Now that we had everything painted up, we could start to assemble all the little pieces with the big pieces, and it would become a tractor again. I started with the running boards. They're a pretty simple task, just the 4 carriage bolts and a little bracket on the back. Here you can see the brake pedal for the left wheel is really low. We had to adjust that up so that way it wasn't drooping like that. I could put the bracket for the seat on. I put it in the middle. I might have to adjust it one way or the other sometime, but for now I'm sure that we're probably all pretty much in the middle. And the seat is the one big bolt on the back there. And I could put the running board on the other side. That piece there with the hole in it is for the front. The arm that holds like the front end goes in there. Put the clutch pedal on too. We didn't take the bolt off the rod that goes to the pedal because it's just easier not to if you don't have to, so I had to put it on with the running board altogether, but I put some grease on there so that way it had a good chance to have grease all the way through there, even though there's a grease fitting on there. Then I could put on the front piece. I don't even know what it's called, but it's the big, like a big bowl that holds the front arm in, and for all the front end basically all holds on to this thing. It's really heavy. Those bolts are really big, but got to tighten it up good. So and the starter. Those bolts were kind of stripped out, so we did our best not to screw them up any more than somebody already else had before us. I'm sure they'll be fine, but we could put the arm in for the front wheels. This was a pain in the ass. This didn't want to spin in. It's been in there without the bar in there perfectly fine, but it did not want to go in at all. But we got out the big screwdriver thing and were able to tighten it in there. And I could put the pipe that goes up to the top of the radiator hose. It's also got the thermostat inside that. And the spark plugs. Tighten those in there. The distributor cap. They're pretty easy to decide which ones went where. The cords were all still bent the same way they were before. This is the pipe tube to the hydraulic pump. We put one piece of tape on there, but really wasn't quite enough. Probably should have put a little bit more, but I scraped off some of that paint so that way the O-ring seals in there would seal really good so we wouldn't have a leak. We don't need any leaks. And the radiator fan. The coil, that was really easy too. Looked really good. We cleaned it up and painted it black, and with the blue ring on there, it looks really nice. And the other pieces to hold on the front wheels. These are really heavy too, but some big bolts, they go right in there. And the arms, I don't really know what these are called. Probably have a name, but These you had to make sure you put on the right way because the power steering pistons go in one way on the back. There is a weld on the bottom, but you could still put it on the wrong side, but we put them on the right side. We also put some silicone in the back where the ball joint is there because they weren't really loose, but they were a little loose than we wanted them to be. Then I could fight with the Radiator Shroud. Everything that should go easy seems like so difficult with this project. This should be like a 30-second thing, you'd think, but I don't know. It probably took me 5 minutes to put this on here, which is longer than it really should have taken, I think. And we could set that on there. We put some big rubber mounts underneath it so that way it doesn't shake too much. Thanks for watching, and check out the deer running in the backyard.